uh, I've always believed to become an entrepreneur, you need to be an employee for a certain period of time. But then transitioning from an employee mindset to an entrepreneur has its own challenges, and there's a lot of adoption that has to happen. And here are a few tips that could help you out in the transition. So these are not all of it, but I do think this will help you out. So the first thing is to give yourself permission. You need to give yourself permission to do the work, to make the moves, to do what is necessary. So for example, when you're in an employee culture, uh, you don't have to take any decisions on your own, or you won't have the permission to do it. It is always, you need to get permission from your superiors, or from your boss or whoever. So what happens when you become an entrepreneur? There's no one above you, and there's nobody to give you permission, and you become comfortable doing the things you do again and again. So at that point of time, you need to give yourself permission to do the things what are necessary. So that is the point number one. So point number two is about perfection. So, from our childhood to our employment, we've been conditioned to say, saying that first impressions are the best impression, and anything which you launch needs to be perfect, and we do not like to be called out on our mistakes. So these mindsets do not help you to go forward when you become an entrepreneur, because something perfect never happens and it never occurs. So be comfortable launching a product or a service which is not so perfect. You can do it on the way, on the go. So that is the second point. The third point is to delegate. So be comfortable to delegate your work to people. So split it up into different categories, delegate it to people. So I do that here. I've learned that over time. I've grown up from a single person uh, company to now being around 20 people. So here, I think one of my key strengths is to delegate, and I'm not so focused on whether that work is perfectly done or it is done the way I would do it. Every person has their own individuality and their own benefits and plus points. Identify them, delegate the work properly to them, so they can do a better job than you, or they can get the job done much faster. And the fourth point is, you know, uh, generally when I started off, it was like I'll have to do all the work. I used to make my own soaps, get them cut, packed by my own hand, go sell it. So at that time, yes, being the owner of the business, I do have a certain level of consideration for the product, and I do package it better. I do put in more effort into the work, but then your employees are not going to do that, and you can't expect that from them, because they're working and it is not their business. You should be comfortable with passing on that work and getting them to improve through a period of time. So that is the fourth point. And the fifth point is to make more moves. So making more moves is to try new different ideas, to try new things, try lots of concepts, and once you start making more moves, more work gets done, more money comes in, and henceforth your business grows and you get a snowball rolling, and it just picks up from there. And the bonus step, sixth step, is to be more comfortable to fail. Here, as a company, from my experiences, the times I have failed are greatly more than the times I have succeeded. But you just need one success or one breakthrough to bring everything up. So it would compensate for all your other failures. So be comfortable to fail. Take small moves, but do a lot of things. Be comfortable to fail. So these are 6 steps to help you to transition from an employee to an entrepreneur. And I do hope this video was useful. This is Kaviraj Mohanasundaram signing off. Do comment your thoughts and what you feel about it below. I would really like to know. If you like to get to know more about what we do and what are the services we provide, you can always contact our customer service, which is 8838 303139. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.